Hi, this is Andrew Krutsky from Escaping from Bullshit. Recently, I have posted two pieces. One was on Timothy Snyder talking about the geopolitical situation in the world, and the other by John Mearsheimer, same topic, dealing with the geopolitical situation. Both of them concentrated on ideologies. I find this weird because the ideologies that they talk about, perhaps in some nebulous sense, are held in some nebulous way. But the reality of the situation is that countries do not operate by ideologies. These, if you use ideologies, these are for propaganda purposes. What you have, and this is something peculiar to John Mearsheimer. He says he views states as black boxes. It means he's not interested in the structure or what goes on in a given country, but he's looking at the interrelationship between countries in a power struggle position. Well, okay, in some sense you can do this and it makes sense, but to understand what's going on, you can't look at a country as a black box. You have to see what its structure is. And what the reality is that everywhere in the world, with maybe one exception, which is Switzerland, the structure of the government is held by single individuals, either a president, prime minister, or like in Germany, by a chancellor. But it's one person who is holding the power. Now, it seems to me that it makes much more sense and much more realistic sense to view the interests of these power holders, of these individuals. So, for example, to understand the policies of the United States, let's forget the idea that we're a liberal democracy. You can use this for propaganda purposes, but the reality is that we have a president, and his name is Trump, and there's no illusion that he doesn't even have any knowledge of ideologies, or that's beyond his thinking range. He is interested in his own advancement and the advancements of his family. Now, if you view things from the perspective of the power holders, then things make much more sense. And the interest of power holders is basically to increase their wealth, to increase their security, and by helping to increase the security and interests of their friends and those who can support them, well, that benefits them as well. So, and I don't understand how Timothy Snyder and John Mearsheimer ignore the fact of the role of the individual leader, which is what we have in the countries, is individual leaders. And instead of focusing on this, they focus on ideologies. Okay, close.